Hello there, this video is my 36-week pregnancy update. I am Jenny. I am pregnant with identical twin boys, and I'm a first-time mom, so it's pretty exciting. And I'm 37 years old. Let's start with my health and the symptoms that I have been experiencing this week. It's pretty much on par with week 35. I am very tired, sleeping when I can, so at night, I have to pee every hour, well, basically all day and all night. So I am getting limited amounts of sleep at night, making up for that in the late morning to early afternoon. I had a terrible migraine on Thursday and Friday, and I was kind of freaked out that it was preeclampsia. But I talked to my doctor, and I had no other symptoms, and it wasn't like a seriously bad headache. It was kind of a low-grade migraine. Just didn't feel very good. So that turned out to be okay. It ended up going away, thank God. I think one of the most annoying things about pregnancy is that I am so sick of eating. Nothing appeals to me. I just have to eat so much food being pregnant with twins that the joy has just been sucked out of eating. And I love eating. I love it.
What's he doing over there?
Reading the nutritional label of my can of pears.
What does it say?
Says it's a really good bedtime snack.
I don't think they meant it quite this literally.
Okay. You like my hands?
Oh, it's just getting me all kinds of excited.
My wrist guards.
Very, very sexy getup you got on here.
Listen, I have two and a half weeks. 2.5?
Something like that. No, 3 weeks from
3 weeks exactly from
Tuesday.
Today. Today's Monday.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I have 3 weeks until these babies are due. I'm miserable.
You're gonna get in as much canned fruit as you can.
I can still eat canned fruit after they're here. I gotta eat an extra 1,000 calories a day for breastfeeding.
That's a good way to go. So that's been very difficult for me, but it's almost over and I can start enjoying eating again. One thing that's made me mad this week is I've gotten some stretch marks finally. I had no stretch marks at all, and I'm starting to get some right around my belly button. Very disappointing, but they're light, and I wear lotion. I put, lotion on probably 3 or 4 times a day. There's nothing I can really do about it. Oh well, thought I could get through the whole pregnancy with none. Guess not. I woke up on Saturday with some anxiety, and I haven't had an anxiety attack in, over a year. I don't get them very often anymore, but I don't know what it was. I just didn't feel good. I had weird dreams, and then I was just anxious all morning, and it was bad, but I got through it, thank God. And hasn't happened again. My final symptom for this week is snoring. I do not snore normally, and I have been snoring lately, although little, quiet snoring, but it wakes me up and it annoys me. My husband doesn't really care, but I'm annoying myself because I keep waking myself up and it's already hard enough to sleep. So that's been fun, but just normal pregnancy stuff for week 36. I'm grateful for that. I don't know if I said, my Braxton Hicks contractions come and go. Pretty much the same as usual, same intensity, and they're random, so no early signs of labor yet. Moving into doctor appointments for this week. As I said in week 35, I no longer have to go to the maternal fetal medicine doctor because we're in the final stretch. So I'm just going to my regular OBGYN. And when I'm there, I just have to do my non-stress tests and just meet with the doctor. So the non-stress test went well. Babies are doing great. Doctor's appointment went well. And talked to one of my doctors. Everything's good. She let me know that the hospital team will be calling me about a week before the C-section to let me know all of the final details so that I can, be prepared and all that jazz. I've had a few questions from people on Facebook if I go into labor early, if I'm still going to be doing the C-section, and the answer is yes. Baby B is almost never in a head-down position, so it's safer to do a C-section. Plus, I've been mentally preparing myself for a C-section, and at this point, I am just going to go ahead and go that route. Like I said, I had a migraine on Thursday and Friday, so I called my doctor, the after-hours answering service and everything, and talk to them both days just to make sure that I shouldn't come in for preeclampsia or, anything like that. And they were very reassuring. I only had the headache and no other of the classic symptoms of preeclampsia. So I was good. As far as around the house, we have gotten all of our major projects done that we had planned on getting done. The bathroom is complete. The vanity installed, the ceiling is fixed, and the plumbing all done. I think the final thing we need to do in there is get a medicine cabinet, which we are working on picking out right now. The baby's bedroom is done, and our water heater is installed. So we got all of our house projects done in the 2 months that we have been home from traveling. So pretty excited about that, and we don't have anything else planned until next year because now it's just too late and not in the budget. So we got the important stuff done. House is looking great. Super excited about that. We are still working on the garage. The garage is a constant work in progress, and honestly at this point I think it's probably going to have to wait to be like fully organized until I can move around a little bit more. I'm usually the one that organizes everything, so it's okay. It's not going to snow for a while, and, whatever. The garage is a garage. It's not like we're living in a garage, so whatevs. As far as to-dos that we have completed before the boys have arrived, I finally got my COVID booster. I was supposed to get it a couple weeks ago, and I was not feeling well, so I finally went and got it. I'm glad because then the boys will have some time to develop some antibodies while in the womb still. They'll still get it from my breast milk, but I just wanted to make sure that they're as protected as humanly possible because not everybody in our life is vaccinated, and I just, they need to be as protected as possible, so I wanted to get that done. We are in the process of mounting the baby monitors. It's been a bit of a back and forth. We're trying to decide where to put them so that we can get the best view, but Goran's on that, so we'll probably get that finished tonight. And we got everything plugged in next to the bed. We've got our both of our outlet monitors. The base stations needed to be plugged in there. The charging cord for the baby monitor screen and my little humidifier. So kind of looks like a death trap over there, but everything is where it needs to be. That's a plus. Next week, week 37. So I will be, filming a week 37 update. We'll see how far we get. I really hope that we can make it through to our due date. The due date that we picked out has special significance for Goran and me. I didn't realize it when I picked the date. I picked the date because it's the first date that I was allowed to get a C-section. And I'm so sick of being pregnant. Like I've said in earlier videos, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my God, I love being pregnant. I don't love being pregnant. It's been bad for the most part. It's been a healthy pregnancy, but I just, not fun. And so yeah, I picked the first available day. So I was thinking about it later and I was like, oh my God, the due date I picked is actually Goran and Maya's 4-year anniversary for our first date. And wouldn't that be awesome if we had our boys on the same day that we went on our first date, just 4 years later. I thought that would be really cool. So I'm really, really, really hoping they make it through to that day, and I'm doing everything in my power to make sure that they do, just by, resting and eating and sleeping and, taking it very easy. So we'll see. Pretty excited. But I will be filming a week 37 update. And then after that, we'll have labor, delivery, and then you'll get to meet these little babies. Pretty exciting. So if you haven't seen week 35, you can check that out by clicking the link right here to that video. And I will make sure to share the playlist right over here for the previous videos that I've filmed. And I look forward to seeing you next week. All right. See you later.